Hi again, YouTubers. So this video is going to be a first impressions, get ready with me with the Kevyn Aucoin, the Contour Book, volume number 2, not number 1, The Art of Sculpting and Defining. And this is what the book looks like. This was sent to me by the company and I was super excited because I really like his products. And I had the volume number 1 quite some while ago. It opens up, comes with a booklet of how to best use it, and I actually went through and used these steps to show you how they suggest, and this is the look that I have on here. Then you open up, it has a nice big mirror to it, and then it has 2 cream ones at the top, 2 large size powders, and then 4 smaller shadows that can be used for pretty much doing your whole face. So I'm going to jump right in. All right, so I am going to do a get ready with me kind of first trial, like first impressions of the Kevyn Aucoin Contour Book Volume 2, The Art of Sculpting and Defining, and this is for face and eyes. And I was super, super excited when they contacted me and sent me this. So this is what it looks like. You open it up and it comes with a book, and I'm going to go through these actual steps today. And then you open this one, it's magnetic. Oh gosh, there we go. It does have a clear page over the products, and then this is what it looks like. And these 2 top ones are cream, these are powders, and then these are powders as well. So I'm super excited to play with it and just see what we think. Now I already did my foundation and my concealer, and I'm gonna go in with, this is a Sephora Pro 54. It's kind of a flat one, and the Sculpting Cream, which is over here, and just lightly kind of touch the brush into it. Oh, that's a pretty color. I was worried it was going to be a little bit too dark for me, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of liking it. And where they suggest, I went through and read the front of it, by the way, beforehand, is, of course, in all the typical contour areas, is around the hairline. Ooh, a little bit too much right there, can you tell? Just blend it out when that happens. Let's see, I'm going to scoot this mirror over to kind of give me another view. There we go, that'll help a little bit. On the jawline, a little bit on the edge of the nose. I do not tend to, I go down the top of my nose as well because my nose is longer and larger, and if I contour just the sides of it, it actually has a tendency to make my nose look even bigger. So we don't want to do that. All right, now see, I'm already forgetting what it said, so I have to flip back to the other page. Bear with me here. All right, so we did the contour and then the cream areas. You know what? I'm going to use this Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer number 57, and I'm going to highlight with the cream or the powder, it says, but we're going to use the cream. Sorry about that. All right, and I'm going to take that and over the brow bone first, and then in the center right through here. And then on the cheekbones. I like this. I had owned a few cream contour products before. Never really loved them. They were fine, but this is actually very nice and very smooth. Go under the bronzer as well to kind of give you a little bit more definition. And then it says to draw 3 little ones like this. Now I'm also going to take just a brush that I tend to use for blending and kind of go for all over it. It's a Sephora Pro 90. And this is just going to kind of, the other thing is it also suggested using the Sculpting Cream on, and I'm using a Sedona Lace EB13. It says to use the cream contour on your eye. Oh, nice. I'm liking that. Reminds me of my favorite product of that cream, Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. This looks good. I'm liking it. Then let's see what is next. And it says you can then set it with the powders. All right, so I am going to use, what powder brush should I use? I'm going to use that 90, but not the cream one. I have a powder one too. I'm going to do the highlight first. And then I'll go through with the bronzer because I feel like, do you hear that rain? This is how dark it is out. It is 9:30. Look how dark it is out. It is crazy here, storming. All right, then I'm gonna just wipe it off on my towel, and then I'm gonna go into the sculpting powder. Woo! Okay, I have to blend that out. That one has a lot of fallout, but it's a pretty color. All right, we're gonna have to blend this. Blend and blend and blend. Goodness. All right, might need a bigger brush to blend this out then. Okay, so that one is a pretty color, but it has a ton of fallout. I'm going to pull out a Tom Ford bronzer brush and kind of blend this. Gotta keep blending it because I should have tapped it off better. That was my fault. It definitely needed a little bit of blending. Still, I feel like it needs a little bit more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wipe off that powder brush and go in and try and buff it out a little bit more. Maybe when I put some blush on, it'll help too, I think. It's looking better. Not so bad. That's looking better. Let's try two things. I'm going to add just a little bit of a regular powder. There we go. That makes a big difference. With a Sedona Lace 980. That's better. There we go. Not so hard. I'm going to do my brows and I'll be right back. All right. The other thing it had also mentioned was using this Brighten color, which is down here on your Cupid's bow. Ooh, that's a lot. And your inner corner. Okay. So that does not work so well on my Cupid's bow because stuff like that doesn't work that well on me. I don't highlight my Cupid's bow very much, but it works really nice on the inside corner right here. Make sure you tap this off. This stuff is pigmented, guys. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's super soft and creamy, but it's very pigmented. All right, let's follow Sculpt with the sculpting powder to lift and open the eye on the crease. All right, let's go step by step of what they suggest and see how it goes. So the sculpting powder was the one I used, keep in mind here. So now I know I'm using a Sephora Pro 19. Tap it off really good. And I had already used the cream on that. It's a pretty color. And I'm just going right in the crease with the big fluffy brush. I tend to go up a little bit higher because I feel like it pulls my eye up a little bit different there. Okay, highlight with the Candlelight Power Light Dustly from lash line to brow. Lightly dust from lash line to brow bone. Well, why would I do that if I just did this? So we are going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to use a Sephora Pro number 14. Candlelight powder, light dust from the lash line. All right, Candlelight powder is the one over here. It is the bigger highlight one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, tap it off. I'm going to put it on my lid. I'm not going on to that crease color, and then I'm going right up on my brow bone. I am not going to put it on the crease color because I don't want to. And then up in the brow bone. All right, and then Brighten with the Brighten powder. I already put a little bit in there. I don't want to add any more. Accentuate with the Starlight powder to add emphasis and sheen on the center of the eyelids. So Starlight is a little bit more of a pink tone. So let's try, this is an old MAC brush. I'm gonna put a little bit of that. Ooh, that's pretty. It is not as pink as you would have initially thought. I'm gonna bring that in just a little bit further. Very pretty color though. Then define with Cool Tan to emphasize the eye shape on top and bottom lash lines. What is this? Sigma E30, and Cool Tan is this one right there. Seems to be very similar to sculpting powder. And I'm going to take it just in the outer corner on both the eyes. And then I'm going to drag it under my lash line. See the differences there. I love putting powder under my eyes. I don't use eyeliner and I don't use mascara, but I love powder. Oh, I just poked myself in the eyes. I did that too. All right, then the next thing it says, shape with the powder that matches your brow color, Sculpting Ruby Earth or Cool Tan to darken and shape on the brow. I'm not going to use that on my brows, but you know what I would use that for? This more Ruby Earth color over here. I would use this on a smaller brush. This is a Sigma E44. Tap that in and kind of warm it up. I would do this at nighttime. I would not always do this during the day, FYI. Okay, and if I need to get a little bit more darkness under my eye, I would use that same pencil one. And then I would take this Sigma 19 and blend it out. Blend down into the crease, but not onto the lid. Not bad. I like that. I will say that I really like how creamy these are. They're super, super, super pigmented. But I really like it. I like the sculpting creams a lot. The sculpting powder, just be very aware that it is much darker than I anticipated. I'm gonna put on a little bit of blush and some lips and I'll be right back. All right, so I just finished that up. I added a little bit of a matte blush on the cheeks because I did have so much shine and shimmer already with it. Added just a kind of a pinky nudish lip, more to go with the shirt that I'm wearing, and just to give a little bit of color to the very neutral look. I have no mascara on because I have lash extensions. My hair is just back in a braid because it is horribly, horribly rainy, cold, and gross out today. So I just don't want to bother doing much to my hair. So that is my first impressions on the Kevyn Aucoin, and it is called the Contour Book, Volume Number 2, The Art of Sculpting and Defining. I really think it's quite nice. I like that it has really good warm neutral tones, has a little bit of coolness to it with that sculpting powder, definitely has more of a cool tone to it, but overall I really, really love this. As I said through the video, and I wasn't aware, is be very careful, tap it off because they are extremely, extremely pigmented. And so that was my first thoughts. You can purchase this through the link below. I will provide, and as I mentioned before, this product was sent to me by the company, but I like to get things like this that I would think about myself picking up anyway and give it a try and kind of give you guys my thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any other questions whatsoever. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.